Hi, Ashley. Thanks for chatting with me today about this quick case study for Inovar. I wanted to start off today with just learning a little bit about Inovar, and so the audience knows what we're talking about.
Sure. Yeah, thanks for chatting. So Inovar Packaging Group is a label and packaging manufacturer. We have about 13 locations nationwide, and we do labels, pressure sensitive labels, shrink sleeves, pretty much anything you'd see on, in a Walmart, a Target, CPG sort of products.
Awesome. So we got connected early in the year,
Mhm.
and it took a little while for us to get connected, but what were you doing before you started working with me?
So for photography purposes, prior to working with you, we were doing most everything on our own. We were using a light box. We were using our own photography skills or lack thereof to pretty much take pictures of everything we needed. Um, Not always great.
Mhm.
And quickly realized that, for the new project that we had coming up, we needed professional photography in there.
Yeah, so you mentioned the new project you had coming up. Want to tell us a little bit
Yeah.
about that project and just some of the results you wanted to achieve through the photography?
Sure. So we are actually with a website redesign that we're working on. We had the Inovar homepage, not homepage, parent website that we were working on. And then we also had 7 microsites that we were launching. So we were doing complete overhaul on all of our locations' websites, and we needed new photography to go with that, with products. And we didn't have anything, professional. So we came up with our own product lines, designed them, and then, brought those to your team to actually photograph in lifestyle shots, on white backgrounds, do clipped out shots, so a variety of different styles that we needed.
Yeah, I mean, we covered a lot of ground in a few days
The
together.
graph.
So
Yeah.
that was a lot of fun.
2 full days. Full
Oh yeah.
days. Yeah. Super.
How did you end up hearing about us and what just piqued your interest about saying, all right, this is the studio we want to work with?
Yeah, we were searching online for product specific photographers. When you search for photography, there's a variety of different people we've, looked at. Some were architectural, some were, more headshot focused or whatnot, but we were kind of struggling to find somebody with an industrial feel, but also really, had good colors and had a good feel to their product shoots. And we kind of really, we found yours and you're in our top choices. And then when we spoke, it just kind of seemed really comfortable. And I really liked your style as opposed to other people we spoke with, where you have your clients come with you to the
Mhm.
shoot days. Because I felt like it was like, oh, I know exactly what I'm going to get. And that was perfect for us because it was like we could change things on the fly, which we did.
Right.
And that worked for me.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of my clients I do virtually, and you were able to come to the studio. And for the shoot that you needed, having you be able to be in the studio with me was game changing for
Mhm.
this photo shoot because there was so much
It
ground
was.
to cover, and we were
Yeah.
changing scenes from like a garage scene to a kitchen to a bathroom. Like we were all over the map when it came to
Oh, yeah.
styles. So having you in
Mhm.
the studio was definitely, I think, a huge game changer just for the overall success of the project.
Yeah, I couldn't have imagined sending the products to you and getting the results that we did and just, on the fly without being there. It was great.
Yeah, no, it was definitely awesome. So if
Yeah.
anybody is looking for a photographer or anything like that, is there anything you would tell them as a recommendation or ways that you learned are a good process on making a good decision? Whether that's with me or anyone else you talk to, any good learning experiences?
Yeah, I would obviously recommend you. I mean, we'll use you again, obviously, in the future. But I would just make sure that you feel comfortable with the person and their style and, their working, environment and, that it's within your budget and you've outlined everything ahead of time, and that you're ready for the shoot. That's my recommendations, I guess.
Yeah, no, that was great. Because when we first chatted, you had so much already figured out. I'm like, all right, this is nice because you already had all my questions answered before I even had to ask them. So the
Yeah.
preparation behind it definitely made the process a lot smoother with you. And then
Yeah. Now I know for future how to be even more prepared for
that
like
is true.
lifestyle shoots, which we
Yeah,
were
our
kind of,
next one is
we
going to
kind of went,
be even faster.
yeah, we made it work,
Oh,
but yeah, now
100%.
I understand. Now I understand.
And yeah. Lastly, is there anything you would have wanted to see improved on the photo shoot?
No, I think just on my part, just probably being a little more prepared for the lifestyle shoots, just on like specific with um props and stuff, just so it's a little bit easier for you to not have to, search through your cabinets and whatnot for honey or containers or whatnot, and just make sure we're 100% clear on that before we get started, just so it saves time. And maybe we could have, banged it out in a day and a half, but we made it work
Mhm.
in 2 days, and that was great.
I
Yeah,
love
that
it.
was pretty much it. Everything else was great though.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for giving me some time and just some feedback on the photo shoot.
Of course. Yeah, it was great.